Want dis ons land, dis ons taal, en sonder soek aan ons gaan stories waar we lewe in die duine hoge bou uit sand, die helder see en die goue straat, die landskap wat oor generasies vertel, die harte wat in ritme met die golwe val, ons land, ons taal.
Dag sê en welkom by nog 'n opwindende uitsending van Kletskompas. Vandag is Maandag, dis 'n hele nuwe week, dis die 16de Januarie 2023. My naam is Augetto Graig. Vandag het ons 'n lekker program vir julle bymekaar gesit. Ek en Henriette Lamprecht sal nou net die nuus bietjie bespreek en daarna doen ons 'n onderhoud met ons eie musikant Big Ben. Ons praat bietjie met hom oor sy eerste skouspel wat hy vir ons vroeg in die jaar gaan bring. Hy sê hy skop altyd die jaar af. En met dit bly by ons. Baie dankie. Welkom terug. Hier in die ateljee met my is Henriette Lamprecht. Hallo Henriette.
Hallo Augetto, hallo almal.
Hoe gaan die nuwe week begin?
Hier is reën.
Ja.
Daar's reën op die voorblad. Ons het dit nog nie, maar die hoop is skaam nie dat ons gaan kry nie.
En dit moet nou kom.
Ja, Alvera Hatting wat daar in die mieliedriehoek bly het vir ons 'n lekker storie, maar dit is ook iets wat kommer wek. Gebiede in die Kaapsveld en nou die sentrale en oostelike mielie-produserende gebiede wat tot dusver Augetto nog nie veel reën gehad nie. Ons het baie beloftes gekry van 'n La Nina en dat dit nou gaan begin en baie van die boere met wie sy gepraat het, het reeds net die helfte van hulle mielies geplant omdat hulle omdat weervoorspelling sê dit gaan reën, maar dit gaan nie.
Ja.
Sy verwys ook na landwater. Ek weet ons het dit gebruik hulle baie en hulle het voorspel wat hy maak van satellietbeelde gebruik en die verwagting is 'n reëngolf sal nou die naweek begin oopmaak oor Namibië en dan nou Suid-Afrika ook, want so hierdie hitte Augetto, ek kan nie meer. So kom ons hou duim vas veral vir die boere.
Maar soms beteken die hitte mos die reën
Ja,
kom.
ek hoop so iets broei uit.
Ja, beslis. Dan daar is 'n beriggie wat ek geskryf het, dis so tragies. 'n Ma en dogter wat sedert laasweek Maandag vermis was en of 'n seentjie eintlik en hulle is toe nou donderdag opgespoor op 'n plaas buite Betani. Ja. Maar ongelukkig die baba is in 'n vlak graf gevind en daarna 'n bietjie later die Vrydagoggend toe spoor hulle die ma op bewusteloos. Daar is ook aanduidings dat sy miskien selfmoord probeer pleeg het. Sy's 'n oud polisievrou. Ja. En jy weet toe ek die storieetjie vir my vrou ook noem, toe sê dit is so 'n armoede storie.
Ja.
Ja, en weet jy die ondersteuning is net nie daar vir mense wat so in situasies beland nie.
Dit teken van die gemoed in ons land Augetto. Mense, ek dink daar's ontsettend baie mense wat baie swaar kry.
Ja.
So en as jy kinders het, jy weet self dan die druk is nog groter, nê, want jy wil vir jou kind die beste gee.
Die ergste is as jy so swaar kry en jy voel niemand sien jou nie.
Ja, ek word nie gehoor of gesien nie. Dis baie hartseer. Ek het ook 'n storie wat ook wyd op sosiale media kommentaar uitgelok het. 'n Vraatsongeluk, Augetto 'n baie skrander seun, 17-jarige Ben Visser. Sy pa is 'n agape pastoor Leon en dan is sy vrou Marie en dan het hy 'n boetie Skalk. Nou Ben het iets gebou saam met sy vriend Daniel Joubert, met 'n BB gun, die gassilinder, hulle wou 'n vuurpyl maak, Augetto. So hulle het nou die gassilinder, daar's petrol en plof goed in en alles, maar in elk geval eksperiment, en die eksperiment het 20 keer gewerk en toe die laaste keer nou nie, en toe ontplof die ding en Ben is getref in sy bors en op pad soontoe dood. So, op pad hospitaal toe dood, ja, ook baie hartseer stories, so.
Ja. Daar op bladsy 2 is ook 'n storie wat ek gedoen het oor die korrektiewe beamptes, die voornemendes wat nou hierdie week vanaf Woensdag getoets sal word. Die ding is dat daar 200 poste beskikbaar is en die ministerie, of liewer korrektiewe dienste, het 'n kortlys opgeteken van byna 16.000.
Vir 200 poste.
Ja, so 16.000 Namibiërs wat nou gaan meeding vir hierdie poste vanaf Woensdag. Hulle moet aanmeld by verskeie plekke. Op ons webwerf aangeëig aan die storie is ook die volledige lys
waar almal kan gaan kyk, ja.
Ja, so as julle aansoek gedoen het, gaan kyk gerus of julle gekortlys is en maak seker om as julle gaan vir die toetse, julle se identiteitsdokumente te neem en dan die sertifikaat
van goeie gedrag,
van goeie gedrag.
Ja, dan net sê jy het nie 'n kriminele rekord en dit alles nie.
Ja, jonger as 6 maande moet hy sertifikaat wees en die 2 dokumente is noodsaaklik om dan deur te dring na die volgende fase.
Anders word jy diskwalifiseer.
En allerlei moeite is dan te vergeefs. So, ja, ons sal maar dit ook opvolg.
Augetto, 2 stories op bladsy 3. Die eerste een is, ons almal weet as jy geld wil maak, dan moet jy sorg dat jy 'n tender by Ministerie van Gesondheid en Maatskaplike Dienste kry. En in hierdie geval was dit chirurgiese handskoene. Nou daar's verskillende kriteria. Dit gaan oor die dikte van die handskoene en goed. So hierdie maatskappy 90 tenders wat nou gekry is vir kliniese voorraad en hierdie 'n plaaslike maatskappy wat dit nou gekry het vir 416,7 miljoen, maar dis Augetto 265 miljoen meer as die naaste teenstander. En so ek nou sê daar's verskillende kriteria, so dit is net vir een van die tenders wat hy gekry het. Hy het 'n hele paar gekry. So Ogonne Klage wat vir ons die storie gedoen het, gaan so 'n bietjie verder delf, want natuurlik wil mens weet hoekom kry hierdie maatskappy dit.
Veral die mediese voorraad en verskeie dinge. Jy weet, dit is 'n kommerkwessie. So ek dink dit het aandag nodig. Onthou natuurlik die situasie met ons kondome wat ons self vervaardig het en toe nie meer nie, en nou voer ons dit in teen
duisende meer, Augetto.
So ek hoop die ACC en die owerhede
is op dit.
Ek hoop so.
Vir ons is op hulle. Ek hou vir hulle met valkoordop. Augetto, dan laasweek was Craft Bistro hier in Windhoek was nou vreeslik in die nuus met personeel wat gestaak het. Michael Amashelelo wat ook daarbey betrokke was en wat nou 'n saak teen die polisie gebring het, want hy sê hy's hardhandig verwyder. Die jongste opvolger nou is Petra Eling wat die bestuurder was daar, wat toe nou uitgekom het, maar sy het nie die regte dokumente nie. So sy het nou 'n dringende aansoek gebring in die Hoërhof dat sy in Namibië mag bly totdat haar werksvisum en haar aansoek vir permanente verblyf goedgekeur is. Die eienaar met wie Elani Smit gepraat het gesê sy is nie die bestuurder nie, hy het dit ontken. Hy sê sy het maar net belange in die besigheid, maar die goeie nuus is dat die personeel het hulle geld gekry en hulle word nie afgedank nie. So dit is daai sage.
Dit is 'n sage.
Dit is 'n sage, maar dis goeie nuus.
En daar is baie meer nuus in Republikein. So lees asseblief die nuus vandag. Hierna volg ons spotprent en 'n paar pragtige lesersfoto's wat julle ingestuur het en bly by ons vir die onderhoud. Ons is nou terug.
Not so long ago, when I broke down and fell on my knees, you came by and lifted me up. Ushapenduka, penduka. Now I see you down, trying to make sense of this all again. I mean, penduka, penduka. Momoroto maole, oh yeah. Ache kukut, apena nyokomba. Odidide unema, apena gona chamba. Ai kukut, ache kukut, apena nyokomba. Odidide unema, apena gona chamba. Kukut, che kukut, apena nyokomba. Odidide unema, apena gona chamba. Ai kukut. Tenda ungumbe dikutukura mena Mosha wata teremune Mashe kukuta apena nyokomba Na hina kumei Mekura mamba na obe Esa tirira kemo kafenina Kemo kafenina, kafenina. Hey, kukut, apena nyokoma.
Daar sê jy en julle het self gehoor. Hier in die ateljee is ek met Big Ben. Big Ben, welkom.
Ja, is 'n goeie oggend vandag. Dit lyk lekker, dis nie so warm soos gister in Windhoekie.
Daar is daarom wolke.
Beter as gister.
Ja. Ben, I understand you're going to start off the entertainment calendar for us this year.
Yeah. You know, as usual, for the last almost 6 years, apart from the 2 years of COVID lockdown, we always opened the entertainment calendar officially open in January.
Yeah.
We took on the challenge when we thought everybody has their events close to winter and then in summer, and nobody does anything to people who saved money, who can actually afford to be entertained in January or February. You know, everybody goes like, oh, Diamond is a big heart. and so on. But I was like, no, not everybody suffers from the same problem. People want to be entertained the whole year through. So we are officially opening the entertainment calendar on the 4th of February. It's going to be at Palm Tree Park in the city of Windhoek, close to the main train station. That's where it's going to happen. And tickets.
That's the same venue where
the same venue where we've been doing it for the last 2 times. Before that, we were at the Zoo Park, and before that, if you remember, we started doing this when it was still called the Warehouse Theatre. Now the Brewers Market. I would like to go back there one day just for all time's sake, have a show at the old Warehouse Theatre. But now it's at the Palm Tree Park because it's nice. Here's the reason why. It's open air. People want to come in and then maybe even come with their umbrellas or whatever, and come in with your camping chairs and your cooler box. I'm not going to see what's in your cool box. just
that's up to you.
All right, just don't bring in illicit substances like drugs and stuff like that, because you're going to answer for yourself in any case. But alcohol, you're allowed to bring it in your own drinks, in your thing. There is going to definitely, it's Namibië, man. We're going to braai, obviously,
There'll be meat.
Braai, and so and we're going to have music, live music. This opening thing is normally live music. So we play with the bands. Big band with this band, the last band, and then you have 4x4 Too Much Power, which is music from as far back as Congo, Central Africa, and so on. So we're going to have some good sukus and so on. And we're also going to have some nice Southern African music with influences from Zimbabwe and so on, with a guy called Slikati. He's going to bring us some vibes from there. And then we have a young cat on the thing now called Fasike. He also plays guitar. A few years back, this guy came to me and he said, when I grow up, I want to be like you. And I asked why, because I copy you. I learned to play from watching you. And I said, okay, fine, I'll give you the stage. And I've watched him play. He has played at a couple of places now. He's actually good. He's young, he's good, he's ready to take this.
Wonderful. So we've got the old and the new.
The old and the new, and then you obviously have some DJs in there playing, and the many more that, you know, there's always going to be a few surprises. You might find some poetry on the stage. You might find anything, because eventually what is happening now is we normally just announce, and then everybody's like, can I have 10 minutes? Please? Can I have? And then you just can't say no. Obviously you can't afford to pay every artist that gets on stage, but you also just can't close doors. We've got to let the people in.
Share.
We've got to share the stage. It's already there.
And talking about some old and some new, Big Ben, you never stop writing songs and you never stop releasing. Well, what's new?
What's new now? We've got songs like Kukut.
Yes.
Kukuta is like, it's a song about, you know, it was about coming out of the lockdown where we've lost a lot of people, friends and family, and I lost my biological father also to the same problem, and a lot of people around me had the same thing. And I remember having a drink with a friend of mine at a bar who just lost his mother, and I kept trying to like, oh, muni hailni, and I eventually I got angry, like how up now, you know, you must cook it. I don't know what you say in Afrikaans. Opstaan. You would opstaan and you know, man.
And
voortgaan. So that's what the song means, really. It says, you know, shut up. I mean, stop crying already. Let's get this thing going. And so that song and a couple of other songs that are also now there's remixes for songs like Moro Moro.
Oh, wonderful.
Dikani Dot van Namibië. You know, Moro Moro just keeps going. It's going to be on stage. I'm going to do a lot of older songs because my fans always says, you know, if you have released over 50 songs, sometimes it's hard to pick the 20 you're going to perform. So I always end up going for the easy, vibey stuff, but I know that people have been requesting for some old stuff that I don't get to play a lot. So about 4 to 5 of those that I've always neglected, I'm going to put them on stage on that day. And I remember our discussion with 4x4 Too Much Power and Slick Arty. The idea is to entertain. You know, my kind of shows has got everybody from all corners of Namibian life, basically. And then you have a lot of tourists that comes in as well. So we're going to try and make this atmosphere very festivalish, very international in terms of the music selection and so on, but yet give in those traditional music and stuff. The dancers are there. There are going to be dancers on stage and everything. The lights, I would like at this point to thank a company called Event Solutions that has come on board and said, I know it's January, it's a hard month, but let's see how we can make this work. So I would, and another company called More Promotions, they also do a lot of event management, and I asked them to come on board and put it together. So it's a community event after all, you know what I mean? So I want everybody to come, but make sure that you come with an atmosphere that says, let it be a family-friendly event. You know, and let's keep up our normal attitude. We have our concerts where we don't have fights breaking out, we don't have theft, we don't have any of these things. And every year I always say, it really depends on you. If you come to my show with the right attitude, it's going to work out the way you want it.
Excellent, excellent. Ben, just before we let you go, what are the rest of your plans for the rest of the year? The rest of the year, I'm going to perform more. Okay. I'm going to perform more. There's a gentleman called Mr. Lisina in South Africa. There's another gentleman in Eswatini, Swaziland, Judah. We've now started talking about a collaboration, probably me doing some music together, them performing with me here in Namibia, and then me performing in South Africa and the Eswatini Kingdom. Wonderful. Eswatini, so that's a project we're working on. But obviously there's a lot of, I am quite of a regular on a couple of, you know, calendar events in Namibia. I'm hoping, you know, as they say, you're only as good as your last performance. I hope I've secured my spot on those calendar events for this year. So just keep an eye out. I mean, newspapers like Republikein and so on, they are always there. They will always let you know what is happening, when is Big Ben performing. And where. Ben, I just want to thank you for bringing that spirit. Met die gees vat ons die jaar aan en ons gaan net vorentoe. Baie dankie Big Ben.
Baie dankie.
Bly by ons.
Neopaints was founded and established by Hubert Hesse in 1953, making it the largest and oldest paint manufacturer in Namibia. Hesse wanted to make Namibian paint for Namibian conditions and opened the first Neopaints head office in Windhoek. And up till recently, our headquarters and manufacturing site were located in Bell Street, Southern Industrial. For over 68 years, Neopaints has created a Namibian legacy of creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation to bring beauty to the harshest environments. We pride ourselves on being a 100% Namibian-owned company and experience utmost gratification to invest in our country and our people. Neopaints has recently invested in the construction of a new production facility on a 26,000 square meter site in Windhoek. Phase 1 was completed in April 2021, and the second phase was completed in February 2022. This development offers our company the potential to increase production capacity and increase the potential to expand the workforce through a wider distribution footprint into Southern Africa. This new, larger factory lends itself to more state-of-the-art production processes, new innovative product development, and better customer service. Our products are specifically formulated for the harsh Namibian environment by our own paint chemists, which give our company the competitive edge in the Namibian paint market. Neopaints, a coat of excellence.
Daar sê en so kom ons tot by die einde van nog 'n uitsending van Kletskompas. Julle is op datum gebring met die nuutste nuus en met daai hupstootjie van Big Ben se gees wens ek julle 'n voorspoedige week vorentoe. Vat dit aan, vat die dag aan. Môre is ons weer terug. Bly by ons, kom weer terug by ons, maar vir nou totsiens.